Ladies and gentlemen, to the Honorable Mrs. Feby as the Geography teacher of Class 12-4 and Mrs. Wahyu Pujulestari as the English teacher of Class 12-4. Well, first of all, let us introduce ourselves. We are from Group 7, Class 12-4. This is my friend
Dimi Shagafat, number absent 33.
Sadia Frijal, number absent 30.
Intan Awati, number absent 12.
Devita Cahayani, number absent 26.
And me, Milan Kirina Hendy, number absent 18. Well, today we will be discussed about is Candiroto High School ready to face a tectonic earthquake? Are you guys curious? So let's talk about it.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, is Candiroto High School ready to face a tectonic earthquake? Candiroto High School is a school that located in Candiroto District, Temanggung, Central Java. This school is situated in area prone to tectonic earthquakes due to the influence of several faults. Among them are Opak Fault in the northern coast of Java and the Kaligang Fault in the southern part, which are both part of the Barbikandang fault system. Even though the school is not located directly on the fault line, it can still be affected by the impact. Moreover, the school is positioned between Monsindoro and Sumbing that also small possibility of volcanic earthquakes if either mountain erupts, although the likelihood is very low. But therefore, the type of earthquake that poses the greatest impact to Candiroto High School is the tectonic earthquake, and this risk must be taken seriously. Because of this, the school special layout plays an important role in ensuring the safety of our students and staff. Looking at the current layout, the buildings of Candiroto High School are fairly sturdy. But however, some buildings are quite fragile. So currently, Candiroto High School is renovating several buildings. The school also has several evacuation routes and open space that could serve as assembly points, such as the mine yard, the volleyball court, the front yard, and the parking area. However, there are still some weaknesses that need to be addressed immediately.
One major global rise in the evacuation routes in some buildings. For example, the 20 Great building only has one status as the main region from the upper floor. Similarly, the Computer Global Data buildings only has two statuses, both of which are relatively narrow. Although evacuation seats are already installed on these staircases, they are not enough to ensure smooth evacuation. Hundreds of students rushing down the stairs at the same time under pressure and panic. The situation is almost totally held to overcrowding, pushing, and even the risk of drowning. The narrowness of the staircases making the situation even worse. Students do not have enough space to move freely, which slows down and the evacuation flow. In the context of an earthquake, every second is crucial. Delays can increase the risk of injuries or being struck by falling debris. This shows that the evacuation routes in the two buildings still do not meet the basic principle of safety, which is provided exit that are quick, safe, and free from obstacles.
This issue does not always require the construction of new staircases, as that would cost a lot of takes a long time. An alternative solution could be a more organized evacuation system, such as the wave system. In this method, evacuation is not done all at once but instead under the guidance of teachers or staff. Students whose classrooms are close to the staircase go first, while those in other classes stay inside and take cover under sturdy wooden desks. This desk can provide temporary protection from light debris while they wait. Once the first group has safely exited and reaches the open area, the next group follows in an orderly manner. The system not only reduces the risk of overcrowding but also allows better control of evacuation flow. To make it more effective, the school could use loudspeakers, alarms, or clear teacher instructions so every student knows when to wait and when to move. In this way, the existing evacuation sign will function much better when combined with a systematic arrangement.
Another important point is the availability of assembly points. SMAN Negeri 1 Candiroto already has several wide open space, such as the main yard, the farmyard, and the parking lot, which could serve as gathering areas during evacuation. However, this place still lacks clear signs to show that they are official assembly points. As a result, students who are not familiar with the procedure or new students might get confused when they need to quickly find a safe spot. In an emergency where time is very limited, even small confusion can cause mass panic and delay. The evacuation process without clear assembly point signs, students and staff might carry in different directions, making it harder for teachers to account for everyone's safety.
Another important fact is that the school has never conducted earthquake drills. This means most students and staff do not yet fully understand what steps to take if an actual earthquake occurs. All of this show that the current spatial planning and preparedness of SMAN Negeri 1 Candiroto are still not sufficient to deal with an earthquake. The limited evacuation routes and lack of marked assembly points make the emergency evacuation process risky and ineffective. In fact, proper spatial planning is the foundation of earthquake preparedness before moving on to skill training or disaster simulation.
Therefore, more focused mitigations are needed. The school conduct more evacuation routes and put up clear signs for assembly points. Regular earthquake drills shall also be conducted so that students are ready to act quickly and correctly. In addition, the school calls create a disaster awareness group, prepare basic medical kits, and work together with nearest meteorology, climatology, geophysics, the office to monitor disaster information. Most importantly, the school buildings so continue to be reinforced according to earthquake-resistant building standards. Through this report, SMAN Negeri 1 Candiroto will become much more prepared to face possible earthquake. Preparedness is not only about knowledge and awareness, but also about having safe buildings and proper layout so that everyone at school can protect themselves.
From what we explained before, it can be concluded that Candiroto High School is still not very ready to face tectonic earthquakes and still has to prepare various factors, starting from layout planning, evacuation routes, and student preparedness.
So guys, that's all from us that we talk about if Candiroto High School is ready or not to face a tectonic earthquake. So, we hopefully that can be useful for us and you guys. So, that's all from us. Thank you and